Hello everyone and welcome to part 0 of personal development training. In this video, we are going to discuss what personal development is, what parts does it have, how important it is, and how we can apply it to our life. My name is Mohammadreza Fathi and I'm a life coach. What we do in life echoes in eternity. In Fathi Academy, personal development is divided into 7 major categories. Number 1, self-awareness. Number 2, self-knowledge. Number 3, self-healing. Number 4, self-help. Number 5, self-improvement. Number 6, self-development. And finally, and number 7, self-care. You see, our life is made up of 2 major parts: outside world and inner world. Your outside world is your results, your environment, your relationships, your income, and the life you live. Your inner world, on the other hand, is everything that's you, your choices, how you think, how you relate to yourself, and how you see the world. This inner world is at the core of your life. Whatever you experience in life is directly linked to this core. Personal development is the knowledge that improves this core, that helps you to know this core. Imagine that you have a knife in life that you have to use to peel fruits, to cut down trees. You got to know what this knife is. What purpose does it serve? How can you repair it? And how can you use it? Imagine that you have a car, but you don't know what it is. You don't know how to repair it, and you don't know how to upgrade it. Personal development is the knowledge that helps you to know your inner world that you have to carry all your life. It helps you upgrade yourself and improve yourself. If you don't know yourself, how are you going to set up your destiny? How do you know which job suits you best? How do you know how to pursue your passions? How do you know which relationship is best for you? Imagine somebody that has no focus, no discipline, doesn't know what he wants from life, has not developed a plan, has not worked on his beliefs. What chance does he have in life? On the other hand, imagine somebody that has focus, has discipline, knows exactly what he wants, has a plan, has worked on his personal skills, knows when to say no, and knows how to achieve his goals. This second person has highly better chance at survival and growth in life. Personal development is the bridge that takes you from first person to the second person. Initially, you go through military exercises, then you go to war. First, you have to become a boxer, then you go to championships. Everything you experience in life, all the results that you have, is directly correlated with your inner world and hence personal development. That's why it's so vital to work on yourself. It's not a side thing, it's life itself. Nothing is more important than developing yourself, than healing yourself. It doesn't have to happen on the side. You have to do it every single day. Some philosophers say that everything in this world is a context on which you can practice personal development in order to reach perfection. And even life itself can be used for personal development itself. This is how you are supposed to live your life. First, you know yourself. Number 2, you know life. Number 3, you discover what your purpose is. Number 4, you develop a plan. Number 5, you work on yourself to improve your skills. Then you go to face life. This is how life is supposed to be lived. Imagine a world where everyone has worked on himself. If everyone improves themselves, world becomes a better place. If you improve your self-esteem, if you correct your self-talk, if you discover your mission, if you work on yourself, firstly, you have improved your corner of life. And secondly, everyone benefits from you. You see all these problems in the world? It's caused by lack of personal development. That's it. That's how important personal development is. Personal development is the savior of you, your family, your neighborhood, your community, your city, and your country. This way, goodness becomes default, not an accident. And the good news is, we are going to teach you personal development step by step from zero to top and make the world a better place. You see, regards of social relationships, when we meet each other, what questions do we ask? What's your college degree? How much money you make? And what's your job? This is not enough. This is not adequate. You should ask philosophical questions. When you meet somebody for a relationship, you have to ask, are you at peace with yourself? Do you know what you want? Do you know who you are? It doesn't matter how much money they make. When you want to work with somebody, you should ask him, okay, you're going to be my partner. Are you in peace with yourself? Do you know what you want? Have you worked on yourself? Do you know how to talk to yourself? Do you know how to listen to me? When you want to run a business, have you worked on yourself to maintain stress? Do you know what purpose do you want to serve? Have you worked on yourself to speak to people properly? When you want to found a family, are you in peace with yourself? Have you practiced self-love? Do you know how to talk to opposite sex? You see, business, family, and life have their own difficulties. But if we don't work on ourselves, we are going to make it even more difficult ourselves. This is a crucial mistake that shouldn't happen. Honestly, if you haven't worked on yourself, don't go out. If you haven't worked on yourself, what chance do you have? If you don't have any goals, where are you going? If you're not going to execute your mission, what are you doing? You see, we humans are strange creatures. We go to the moon, but we don't take the voyage to our inside world. This is how we live life. We learn by trial and error at the expense of our life. This is not a price that we have to pay. This can be otherwise. Personal development addresses central problems that shapes your destiny. When you work on yourself, life becomes a fulfillment instead of how not to fail. When you have worked on yourself, getting a job becomes easy. Finding a partner is no longer a chore. You see, this is how you talk to yourself. I can find jobs everywhere. I have to choose which job suits me. I don't ask for attention. I'm looking for perfection. I'm looking for the ideal spouse. Imagine knowing everything. You know yourself, you know your weaknesses, you know your strengths, you know how to live life, you know what you want, you know what you don't want. This way, life takes another shape. It's no longer harsh. It becomes soft. Just one skill, problem solving, can help you in your entire life, because initially and finally, life is consisted of problems. If you learn how to solve problems, you can do anything in life. And the good news is, in Fathi Academy, we are going to discuss personal development from 0 to 100%. If you know your inner desires and you have learned how to express them inside world, you won't reach to paradox with yourself. If you have practiced listening, you won't take things personally, because that's how people are. If you know how to talk, you have no problems at social relationships. What we do in life echoes in eternity. This was part 0 of personal development, and I invite you to listen to part 1, which is self-awareness.